Hello again, Tom here from Wheeler Automotive. Today, showing you around this absolute beast. This is a 2010 Mercedes GL350 Blue Efficiency. So this is it's got the 3-litre V6, it's an OM642 Mercedes V6 engine, mated to a 7-speed automatic gearbox. This is basically a 4x4 S-Class. These are absolutely superb cars. I've actually just taken this one down into France with 5 friends, and it performed absolutely flawlessly. It's got a mega service history. It's had 11 services at Mercedes-Benz. We've just spent a fair bit on the car to prepare it for sale. It had a very common problem that these cars suffer from, which was the oil cooler seals were leaking, so it was dropping quite a lot of oil. And we've spent just shy of £1,000 having a new oil cooler put in. It's not a difficult job, but it's just very time consuming because the oil cooler is located in the V of the engine, which is buried under everything else. So that's brand new, and it's an updated version, so should last the life of the car now. If you are looking at one of these though, make sure that that's been done, because it's not really a case of if it might happen, it's a case of when it will happen. Happens to all of them. We've just done it on this one. We had it serviced as well, so we've done obviously the oil and filter, both the air filters, the fuel filter and the cabin filter. Drives without fault. It's absolutely huge inside, but anyway, let's show you the condition of the car as she sits here right now. So we've got pretty clean front end. There's some stone chips to be expected. The car of this age and mileage, it's done 108,000 miles. It has got a mega spec, so it's got auto xenon lights. These below are LED DRLs, so when the engine's on, you'll see in a minute once we've started it that they're lit all the time. There's a little scratch just here. Otherwise, the rest of the front bumper is pretty good. Now there is a very faint scuff on this side, which isn't that noticeable unless you get up close and personal to it, but it is there, so I'll show it. The rest of this offside front corner is very good. No real scratches on this wing. There's a tiny little mark there. Otherwise, she's all good. It's got these absolutely monstrous 21-inch wheels, and it does have, so there's a bit of curbing on this one here, but it also has a matching set of these Continental cross contacts, which are nearly new, so there's loads of life in them. You can see loads of tread on there. These front brakes aren't very old either. There's a tiny little lip on the edge, but the pads are nice and thick. But yeah, these wheels, they're my favourite wheel on these cars. A lot came with 20-inch wheels, which just look like shopping trolley wheels because it's such a big car. They just don't fill the arch enough. Round to the driver's door. Does have tinted glass from the B-pillar back and roof bars. There's a couple of little scratches on the door, very minor. These marks are just watermarks where we've had it valeted. I'm trying to beat the rain at the moment. Rear door And there's a very little scratch just on the bottom half of it there. The rest is pretty good. Round to the rear quarter. Another massive alloy. This one in nice shape. There's a little mark on it here. Rear discs, again, very faint lip, same as the fronts. Pads are nice and thick. Nearly new tyre. On the rear quarter up here, there is a little mark just above the diesel filler cap. I'm not quite sure how that would have happened, but it's there, so I'll show it. And there is finally one more little scratch here. Otherwise, I think it's such a good looking car. Right, round to the rear. Now, this does have front and rear parking sensors, and it also has, see it there, a reversing camera. Now, there are a couple of little marks and scratches on the bumper here, which are pretty much par for the course. It also has a powered tailgate, and obviously it has it's a 7-seater, so it's got these seats in the very rear. I'll show you that one going down. And the other side as well. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. The boot with those seats down, it's just ridiculous. I did actually leave that seat down because it's a two-handed job to move that, and I wanted to show you it in the back. So yeah, the powered boot all works perfectly. We did actually have to put in, forgot about that, a new latch for the boot, which was, I think, about £300 from Mercedes. We've got LED rear lights on both sides, both nice and clear. Boot lid itself's perfect, not a mark on it. And yeah, it's tinted glass at the back. This rear quarter is very good. No real marks on the paintwork there. Again, the glass is lovely. Got another lovely 21-inch wheel. Again, there's just a couple of little marks on it, but nothing too serious. Again, nearly new tyre. On this rear quarter here, there's a couple of very fine scratches just on there. And there's a couple on the door, I'm guessing car park door dings. But yeah, not serious. Front door, again, a couple of very minor little marks, but being pretty critical of it there. Wing mirrors are all good. And then probably the worst mark on the car is where it's taken, it's obviously pressed into something, the step here. Now, I've not been able to source a replacement step yet, but I'll keep going to get that changed. But that's definitely the worst mark on the car, to be fair. And then finally, round to the near side front wing. It's all perfect. No scratches on that one. And then another one of these lovely alloys with a nearly new Continental on it. Discs and pads, same as the other side. So externally, lovely. Absolutely love this car. Really, really nice. Show you inside. We'll show you the front first. So it's black leather trim. The door cards are all leather. Dash is all leather as well. The seats are in excellent condition. The fronts are electric. The driver's side has memory as well. Got sat nav, Bluetooth for your phone, radio. It does have a 6-disc DVD changer, because in the rear it has the rear entertainment. So we've got a couple of screens in the back. We've got these middle row of seats, all in really nice condition. Door cards are all really good. And I left this seat down so I could show you there's the switches on this side to move the thing up. I'm going to have to put this down quickly just to... There we go. And so that comes up to sort of quite an upright position, and then you can move the lever. Oh, this is why I said it was two-handed. And lay it back a bit. There we go. So yeah, that's the middle row, one of the rear seats up. I've got the other screen on this side. The netting on the back here is a bit damaged. Now that is actually from where this seat folds down and moves forward to let people in the back. It just sort of bunts into the net, so I don't think it's worth replacing because it will just happen again. Again, we've got another nice clean door card. And again, electric seats. It's nice that these seats are actually leather as well, so they're really hard wearing. Mercedes do have this fake leather stuff that they sometimes use, and it always cracks and splits on these bolsters, but not a problem with this one because it's proper leather. Right, let's get in and we'll start her up. Always starts right on the button. Oh, we've got the aircon on a bit fierce there and the stereo on. But inside the cabin here, it's in excellent condition. It's got pneumatic suspension, which is working perfectly. You can change how firm it is. So Sport is obviously very firm. Comfort is quite soft, and then if you push it again and neither light are on, it's in the middle, which I find to be the best compromise, to be honest. Got a couple of cup holders down here. We've got multifunction leather steering wheel, which is showing pretty much no signs of wear at all. Obviously we've got 4 electric windows, and yeah, it's all just very nice and clean in here. You can see the mileage there, just over 108,000. I am going to take it for an MOT next week, so that will creep up a little bit, but not much. Down in here we've got a charge point, and it's had the smoker pack delete, so it's never been smoked in or had an ashtray in it. So there's just a bit of storage there instead. Here we've got the sat nav, etc., and you can do the controls for the rear entertainment, etc., etc. I'm not going to go into showing you that now. It does also have cruise control. I think I mentioned it's got the auto xenon lights. I've got 2 keys with the car, both working. Yeah, it wants for nothing apart from a new owner. There's the DRLs on now, the engine started. Look. There it is. Our absolutely stunning 2010 Mercedes GL350 Blue Efficiency.